Bananas in Mythology and Medieval Times. Part I. Bananas in Ancient Religions and Mythologies. The sacred banana in Hinduism. The banana, Musa species, holds an auspicious place in Hindu traditions. Called Kadali, the plant is revered as sacred, symbol of fertility and prosperity. The lush green leaves and heavy bunches of fruit became natural emblems of abundance. At weddings, banana plants are placed at entrances to bless couples with fertility and continuity of lineage. Ritual uses. Banana leaves serve as offerings to deities and as eco-friendly plates during religious feasts. Banana as goddess. In Bengal, the banana plant is anthropomorphized and worshipped as banana bride, Kola Bou, during the Durga Puja festival, symbolizing renewal and fertility. Bananas in Buddhist Symbolism. Buddhism often draws lessons from the natural world. The banana plant became a reminder of impermanence, anicca, a key Buddhist teaching. The plant's fragile, quickly wilting leaves reflect the fleeting nature of life, while its nourishing fruit reflects compassion and sustenance. African folklore and lineage. When bananas spread to Africa, they were absorbed into agricultural and spiritual life. In some East African tales, the banana is seen as a gift from the gods, providing sustenance in times of famine. Banana groves became tied to family heritage. They symbolized continuity, inheritance, and the bond between ancestors and descendants. Early Middle Eastern appreciation. Bananas reached the Middle East through trade and were celebrated by poets and travelers. Their sweetness and golden color inspired metaphors, comparing them to precious jewels or divine blessings. While not mythologized in the same way as in India, they still carried an aura of exotic wonder. Part 2. Bananas in Medieval Medicine and Symbolism. Bananas and Humoral Theory. Medieval medicine was grounded in the ancient Greco-Arabic system of 4 humors: blood, phlegm, black bile, and yellow bile. Foods were classified as hot, cold, wet, or dry. Bananas were considered cold and moist, suitable for balancing excess heat in the body. Physicians recommended them to cool fevers, soothe digestive problems, and quench thirst. Some traditions also suggested bananas could ease melancholy, associated with an overabundance of black bile. Medical writers and bananas. Islamic Golden Age physicians, such as Avicenna, Ibn Sina, included bananas in medical texts, often noting their benefits for stomach health. In North Africa and the Middle East, bananas were consumed both as food and as gentle remedies for inflammation and internal imbalances. Symbolic role in healing. Bananas were not just seen as food, but as a bridge between nourishment and medicine. Their symbolism tied them to vitality, fertility, and the restoration of balance, key concerns in medieval health practices. Part 3. Bananas in Medieval Cuisine and Culture. Bananas in the Islamic world. Bananas thrived in the warmer climates of North Africa and the Middle East. In these regions, bananas were eaten fresh, sometimes alongside honey or dates. Medieval Arabic cookbooks include bananas in sweet dishes, reflecting their luxury status. Bananas were often reserved for the wealthy or for festive occasions. Europe's first encounters with bananas. Bananas were rare in medieval Europe. However, travelers' accounts, such as those of Arab geographers, described bananas to curious European readers. By the late Middle Ages, through contact with Islamic Spain and expanded trade, Europeans began to encounter the fruit. At royal courts, bananas were sometimes presented as curiosities, part of the broader fascination with exotic goods like spices, silks, and other fruits. Symbolism in medieval Europe. Although not as entrenched in folklore as in Asia or Africa, bananas in medieval Europe came to symbolize exoticism, a reminder of distant, mysterious lands. Fertility and vitality, carrying echoes of earlier symbolic associations. Luxury, like sugar or spices, bananas were a marker of wealth and cosmopolitan taste. Part 4. Legacy and cultural continuity. The banana's journey through mythology and medieval times illustrates its dual nature as both a sacred symbol and a practical food. In mythology, it was linked to fertility, impermanence, and divine generosity. In medieval medicine, it became part of the quest for health through diet and balance. In cuisine, it reflected trade, wealth, and the blending of cultural traditions. Even today, echoes of these associations remain. In South Asia, bananas are still used in sacred rituals. In Africa, they remain tied to community identity, and globally, they are celebrated as a fruit that connects nourishment with history. Shuple. By exploring bananas in mythology and medieval times, we uncover more than agricultural history. We reveal how humanity weaves meaning into food. The banana, humble yet sacred, exotic yet nourishing, embodies the way cultures use plants to explain life, health, and the mysteries of existence. If longevity's your goal, you're in the right place. Like, subscribe, and pass this along to someone who wants to add years to their life and life to their years. Got a healthy aging tip? We'd love to hear it in the comments. Thanks for being here. Until next time, stay awesome. Michael Luxey.